Hello everyone, I am Sunita. Today I am going to present about business feasibility. What is a feasibility study? A feasibility study, sometimes called a feasibility analysis or feasibility report, is a way to evaluate whether or not a project plan could be successful. A feasibility study evaluates the practicality of your project plan in order to judge whether or not you are able to move forward with the project. It does so by answering two questions. Does our team have the required tools or resources to complete this project? Will there be a high enough return on investment to make the project worth pursuing? Benefits of conducting a feasibility study. There are several key benefits to conducting a feasibility study before launching a new project. Confirms market opportunities and the target market before investing significant resources. Identifies potential issues and risks earlier on. Provides in-depth data for better decision making on the proposed project's viability. Creates documentation or expected costs and benefits, including financial analysis. Obtains stakeholder buy-in by demonstrating due diligence. Feasibility studies are important for projects that represent significant investments for your business. Projects that also have a large potential impact on your presence in the market may also require a feasibility assessment. As the project manager, you may not be directly responsible for driving the feasibility study, but it's important to know that what these studies are by understanding the different elements that go into a feasibility study. You can better support the team driving the feasibility study and ensure the best outcome for your project. When should you conduct a feasibility analysis? A feasibility study should be conducted after the project has been pitched but before any work has actually started. The study is a part of the project planning process. In fact, it's often done in conjunction with a SWOT analysis or project risk assessment depending on the specific project. Feasibility studies help confirm market opportunities before committing to a project, narrow your business alternatives, create documentation about the benefits and disadvantages of your proposed initiative, provide more information before making a go or no go decision. You likely don't need a feasibility study if you already know the project is feasible, you have run a similar project in the past, you your competitors are succeeding with a similar initiative in market. The project is small, straightforward, and has minimal long-term business impact. Your team ran a similar feasibility analysis within the past 3 years. Types of feasibility studies. There are five main types of feasibility studies: technical feasibility, financial feasibility, market feasibility or market fit, operational feasibility, and legal feasibility. Most comprehensive feasibility studies will include an assessment of all five of these studies. Technical feasibility. A technical feasibility study reviews the technical resources available for your project. This study determines if you have the right equipment, enough equipment, and the right technical knowledge to complete your project objectives. For example, if your project plan proposes creating 50,000 products per month, but you can only produce 30,000 products per month in your factories, this project isn't technically feasible. Financial feasibility. It describes whether or not your project is fiscally viable. A financial feasibility report includes a cost benefit analysis of the project. It also forecasts an expected return on investment (ROI) and outlines any financial risk. The goal at the end of the financial feasibility study is to understand the economic benefits the project will drive. Market feasibility. The market feasibility study is an evaluation of how your team expects the project deliverables to perform in the market. This part of the report includes a market analysis, a market competition breakdown, and sales projection. Operational feasibility. An operational feasibility study evaluates whether or not your organization is able to complete this project. This includes staffing requirements, organizational structure, and any applicable legal requirements at the end of the operational feasibility study. Your team will have a sense of whether or not you have the resources, skills, and competencies to complete this project. Legal feasibility. A legal feasibility analysis assesses whether the proposed project complies with all relevant legal requirements and regulations. These include examining legal and regulatory barriers, necessary permits, licenses, or certifications, potential legal liabilities or risks, their intellectual property considerations. The legal feasibility study ensures that the project can be completed without running afoul of any laws or incurring undue legal exposure for the organization. The essential elements of a feasibility study are an executive summary describing the project's overall viability, a description of the product or service being developed during this project, any technical considerations, including technology, equipment, or staffing, the market survey, including a study of the current market and the marketing strategy. The operational feasibility study evaluates whether or not your team's current organizational structure can support this initiative. The project timeline, financial projections based on your financial feasibility report. 6 steps to conduct a feasibility study. Run a preliminary analysis, evaluate financial feasibility, run a market assessment, consider technical and operational feasibility, review project points of vulnerability, propose a decision. The example for feasibility studies are new product development. A consumer goods company is considered launching a new product line before investing in new product development. They conduct a feasibility study to assess the proposed project. The feasibility study includes market research to gauge consumer interest, assess competitor offerings, and estimate potential market share for the target market. Technological considerations including R&D requirements, production processes, and any necessary patents or certifications. In-depth financial analysis, project sales volumes, revenue, costs, and profitability over a multi-year period. Evaluation of organizational readiness, including the skills of the current management team and staff to bring the new product to market. Assessment of legal feasibility to ensure compliance with regulations and identify any potential liability issues. The feasibility study for real estate development deal. A property developer is evaluating the feasibility of purchasing land for a new residential community. They commission a feasibility study to determine the viability of this real estate development project. The feasibility assessment covers detailed analysis of the local housing market, including demand drivers, comparable properties, pricing, and absorption rates. Site planning to assess the property's capacity, constraints, and technological consideration. In-depth review of legal feasibility, including zoning, permitting, environmental regulations, and other potential legal hurdles. Financial analysis modeling various development scenarios and estimating returns on investment. Creation of an opening day balance sheet or projecting the assets, liabilities, and equity for the proposed project. Sensitivity analysis to evaluate the impact of changes in key assumptions on the project scope and profitability. Thank you.